name is Joy White, and I'm here to see Ann Petway.
Does she know you're coming?
No.
Park over there. I'll put you through security.
I was on my way to school. My water broke.
You almost didn't make it.
What's your name, honey?
Joy White.
Joy, how old are you?
She's 16.
And is this your first pregnancy?
Yes. Name? Ann Petway. Do you want to tell me what happened, Ann? I started having pain, so I came here.
All right, now, is this your first pregnancy?
No.
Is there anybody that you want us to call?
No.
Scalpel.
Push.
Come on.
Almost there.
Scissors. Forceps. Suction, please.
Big
I told you it was a girl.
But I was sure.
Your mom owes me a chocolate cake now. I always wanted a baby girl. Don't nobody love a guy like his baby girl.
Isn't she beautiful? Oh.
She looks just like you.
She's got your eyes.
What are we gonna call her?
I'm not naming her after your mom.
Well, I guess Carl Jr.'s out of the question.
Who says?
Carolina Renee White.
Daddy's little girl. We love you.
No! I did everything right. Everything right. I didn't drink. I didn't smoke. Why did this happen again?
Your blood work shows some abnormalities with your hormone levels.
What? I don't even know what you're saying.
It is unlikely that you could sustain a full-term pregnancy.
I don't even believe you. Stop lying. Stop lying.
Nurse!
Lying to me. What you do
Nurse!
with my baby?
Ma'am,
What did you do with my
calm
baby?
down.
What
You need to
do with
calm
my baby?
You need to
You know what?
calm
I found
down.
her myself.
Ma'am.
I found her myself.
Give me Ativan. Give me some Ativan.
I want to know where it
Look,
is.
hold her down.
What you do with my baby?
Hold her down.
What you do with my baby?
This is my grandbaby, Carolina Renee White. Oh, precious. Why she named her after her father instead of me, I don't know, but the Lord works in mysterious ways. Can we bow our heads? Heavenly Father, we'd like to thank you for bringing this healthy little girl into our family. May she always know how it feels to be loved. Amen.
Amen.
What's that, Carlene? I think she said, let's eat.
She's gorgeous. Welcome home, sweetie pie.
How is she?
She hasn't eaten in days. She just lays there.
We need the bed.
Should we try the psych ward?
No, there's no beds there either.
Miss Petway. If your vitals look good, we can have you out of here this afternoon. How's that sound?
Have you thought of other alternatives? You can foster a child. You can adopt a baby. My wife and I adopted just last year.
Nobody's gonna give me no baby.
my Lord. All night, all day, angels watching over me.
Are you ready?
To try on shoes?
Oh, you know, for the baby. Because you look like you're about ready to drop. You're carrying it high. I think it's a girl. Is this your first? I had one last year. You won't sleep, but you'll love it. You'll see. Now, how do those feel? Ma'am?
I think they're kind of tight. Can I get a size up?
I'll go check.
Good morning, doctor. Her history? The patient's had 3 miscarriages, and according to her blood work, it appears her body is too weak to have a child. But like I told her, there's a cure for everything if you're willing to take matters in your own hands. Yes, doctor? I knew you'd have a solution.
Yeah, I just took it again. It's 104. I'm leaving right now. No, Carl, tell your boss you're leaving now. Meet me at the hospital.
Angels watching over me, my Lord.
The children's ward. Where is it?
All night.
Thanks.
I never should have took her to the park. It was too soon.
It's not your fault.
You know, maybe I'm not ready to take care of a child. I'm just too tired.
You are a great mother. It's gonna be fine. Right? A baby, it's gonna be fine.
Oh, girl, yeah. I see this all the time. Babies bounce back faster than us.
See?
What's your baby's name?
Carlina.
Your name Carl, right?
Yeah.
That's cute. I like that.
Okay. We're giving her antibiotics now, and the fever should break by morning. Did you want to stay the night with her?
I'm gonna have to get back to work. I'll make a call.
You're gonna be okay.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey. What's your name?
It's Joy.
I just want to tell you, I overheard you earlier. And you're a good mother, Joy.
You think so?
Yeah, girl, I can see it.
Thank you, Miss.
You know what else I can see?
What's that?
You tired?
I am. The baby keeps me up.
She keep you up, right?
The baby keeps me up.
Why don't you go home and rest for a few hours?
I should stay here.
Girl, don't be silly. For what? All you gonna be doing is sitting around here waiting. We got your number. If anything happens, we'll call you.
I don't want to leave her here alone.
Joy, the baby don't cry for you. You cry for the baby. I tell you what. I watch it myself.
Okay. Maybe a quick shower. I'll just go home and pick up a few things.
I got it. I tell you, I got it.
I gotta get back to work.
Can you run me home on your way back?
Let's go.
I'll be back soon. Please look out for my baby.
I got you. Go on, go.
Haven't seen you around before.
I just started.
That explains it. The only way to survive the late shift is by making sure you get plenty of sleep on your day off.
I'll keep that in mind, thank you.
Have a nice night.
It's okay. It's okay. I got you. I got you now. I got you.
Hello? Yes, this is Carlina Whit's mother. No, I left her at the hospital. What's wrong? Missing? What do you mean she's missing?
What the hell happened?
Detective Dalton, NYPD. Between 2:30 and 3:30 a.m., medical personnel or someone posing as medical personnel removed your daughter from the ward.
Was she hurt, my baby?
I can't answer that, Miss White.
Security cameras, there's gotta be something on those.
Unfortunately, the cameras aren't working today.
Fingerprints!
We can only match them if the perpetrators committed a crime in the state of New York. Now, we believe the kidnapper worked at the hospital or pretended to work at the hospital, so we're scouring files.
How long is that going to take?
I can't answer that, Miss White.
Maybe you can answer this. How are you gonna find my baby?
Why don't you tell us what you do know? Did you speak to anyone privately?
No.
Yes, that nurse, Carl, remember?
Yeah.
She told me, the baby don't cry for you, you cry for the baby. The lady was trying to get me to leave.
Did you get her name?
She wasn't wearing a tag.
Can you describe her?
She was black.
Around my complexion.
And older.
Heavy set.
Like she just had a baby.
Or just lost one? We'll find out.
We have reason to believe that this woman is involved in the kidnapping of Carlina White. The city of New York has posted a $10,000 reward for any tip leading to the baby's return. It's the first time in the history of this city that a child has been taken from the hospital.
I want my baby back. She didn't have to do that to me. I was carrying her for 9 months. She didn't have to take her from me.
I think the lady's just scared because she thinks we're gonna press charges. But I just want to tell her I won't press charges against you. Just bring our daughter back.
Oh. Hi. I need a picture. Stop. Oh. Hi.
Okay, be careful.
Okay.
Be careful. Okay. She been a little sick. I got you.
Hi. Hey, baby. What's your name, baby?
My name Nedra Nance.
Oh.
My name Nedra Nance.
Where's your daddy, Nedra?
My daddy's out working today.
Dealing drugs ain't working. You look like a Nettie. I'm gonna call you Nettie. You hear that, Nettie? I'm your auntie Cassandra.
Let me get the bottle.
Can you say Cassandra?
Excuse me, my daughter's been kidnapped. If you could just give me a call if you see her. Excuse me, sir. My daughter's been... Excuse me, sir. Hey.
spoke to my boss. I'm gonna get that raise. So we can start looking for our own place.
Don't bother. They're never gonna find her.
Yes, they will.
Carl, just stop.
Why are you so mad at me? Joy, no one could have known this would happen. It was late, a shift change, the camera's not working. It was like a perfect storm.
I keep thinking about that night. That nurse. All those things she said to me. I called a lawyer today. Somebody's got to pay for this. Somebody's got to pay.
When's her birthday?
July 31st.
Why did it take you 3 weeks to bring her around?
They kept us in the hospital for a little while.
And you ain't call nobody?
I didn't want to bother folks.
I ain't folks. I'm your sister.
Okay. I started having contractions. I didn't want to take no chances, so I went straight to the hospital. I didn't want no problems. I got there. Didn't think she was gonna make it. But she did. You're my little miracle baby, Nedra. You're my little miracle baby.
It's been nearly a year that 19-day-old Carlina White was snatched from a Harlem hospital. Parents have filed a $100 million lawsuit against the city that charges lax security and shoddy hiring practices.
Carlina's life is priceless. No settlement in the world could ever measure up to having my daughter back.
I can't believe the police haven't found my daughter yet. In the beginning, there were helicopters and police officers everywhere. But it all died down rather fast.
Detective Dalton, I need some good news.
We're working on it.
You said you'd find her.
Look, there was a woman. Someone saw her at the hospital and on a train with a baby. We're checking in.
If Carlina was a little white girl, you'd have found her by now.
You really believe that?
At least she'd still be in the papers.
What do you want me to say?
I want you to keep your word. Find my daughter.
And that's $43.96.
Here you go.
Keith, need an authorization. Hold on a second, Mrs. Alexander.
Is there a problem?
No, there's just been an uptick in fraud. We just need to verify this quickly.
I got cash.
Sure. Thank you. Okay. Hold on a second, Mrs. Alexander.
What?
Your change.
Auntie Cassandra's gonna get you some milk. Ugh, we out of milk.
That's why I went to the store. That's why I went to the store, get my baby some milk. Yes! You missed me? Yes, you did. Oh, wait.
What you gonna do with that?
I'm gonna make Nedra a new outfit. A dress and a hat. You like it?
That's sweet. I like that one.
I know, it's sweet,
I like that one.
Her daddy's taking us out for her first birthday, and I want us to look extra nice.
You need to cut him loose and get yourself a job.
For your information, Miss Holier Than Thou, I got me a job.
Well, let me show you what we've been doing all day.
No! I'll go with you. I'll go with you, Mama. Come here. Come on, she's
We'd like to open up 3 accounts. One in my name.
One of mine.
One is a trust in the name of Carlina White.
And she is?
Our daughter.
It's good planning. Where's the little one?
Do you see her?
Carlina's not with us, but we're hoping she will be soon.
Well, our minimum deposit is $100 per account. Is that okay? almost $500,000. What do you have to do to make that kind of money?
It was a settlement, okay?
Wanna get a coffee or something?
I'm gonna be late.
How about tonight?
I can't.
You can't keep avoiding me.
I gotta get to class.
How's the studying going?
Carl, I know you've been trying, but every time I look at you, I see Carlina. I see her face. I see her eyes. I don't want to be angry anymore.
It's my fault, right? We both left the hospital that night. You think you're the only one that's angry. It's not a day that goes by that I don't think about what our lives could have been like if this didn't happen.
I'm sorry. I just can't. I just can't.
Hey, what's up, cutie?
Don't you ever talk to strangers. You hear me? And what do you do if a stranger tries to give you candy?
I scream no and run.
Good, good.
Do I gotta go?
Yes, you gotta go.
Can't you teach me?
No, Mama can't teach you everything, baby. Don't you want to go up and be smart like the Huxtables on TV?
But I don't
like
wanna
rude.
go to school.
Look here, don't test me today, okay? Don't test me today. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Don't be upset, okay? Mama just loves you so much and she wants what's best for you. You Mama's miracle, baby, Nedra. Can I get a smile? You can do better than that. Come on, give me a smile. Come on. Yeah, let's go to school. Big girl.
Hurry up, Mama. It's time.
What'd I tell you about bothering me this early? I'm coming. I'm coming. Let's see what you got.
Are all of these for me?
Yeah, you've been a good girl this year, so. Here, open this one first. No. Open this one. Open this one first.
Hello.
Look, baby. And this one's for you. I know you want to do hair when you grow up, so I say you could practice on her.
Can I brush it now? Can I? Please?
Yeah. Go get my brush. I ain't gonna get no sugar. What? Huh?
And Eddie, hurry up, because we're already late to your grandma's house. Dag, all these presents? You ain't had but 2 pennies to rub together last month.
And she gonna open it. Huh?
Whatever you're doing, you better watch out for you end up in a prison cell right next to Nettie's daddy.
Why don't you see what you got? You acting like a prison guard yourself.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying it's Christmas. Why don't you enjoy yourself? Remember that day?
Thanks.
Mom, where's your brush?
It's in my top drawer. And Nettie, get a move on, all right? We ain't got all day. I can't find it. Well, it's in there, but you gotta go.
Bye, Mama.
Bye, Nettie.
Excuse me. I'm looking for Detective Dalton.
Oh, he retired last week. Can I help you?
I'm Joy White. My daughter Carlina White was kidnapped 16 years ago. I'm here to look at the book.
Yeah, he told me you're gonna come by. Let's see here. Here. Not a lot of new faces in the book since last month, though. Here, have a seat.
I'll never forget hers. The baby don't cry for you. You cry for the baby.
When were you gonna tell me?
What?
Ride or die, right?
Besties.
Anne ain't stupid. And when she find out, she gonna be real mad.
What if she kicks me out?
Come live with me.
Will you tell her for me?
We'll tell her together when I get back from Atlanta.
You know you're my girl, right?
Body moving, man, just move. Boys gotta do your dance, now breathe. Ladies better choose a man. Just clap.
Look at your little niece. I'm gonna have to beat these boys off her with a stick.
At least she got better taste than you do.
Oh no, you ain't gonna start.
Hey,
No, you ain't starting.
Cause I'm scared. I'm really scared.
Oh, you should be. You should be. Why don't you go say something to your guests, please?
Hi, y'all. So glad you guys could all come to my Sweet 16. It's really nice to have all my friends here today. I don't know what I'd do without you guys. All y'all are me. Know what I'm saying?
All right. Fire if you want more, let's have a big trunk for your mother's cut. Where trust I will bust a jump on your ex. I'll have to switch the flow, cause the last one to pick that up. Better for a stack on a spare, but I pick that up. Wait like a rip chick. Dudes can't pick that up. Slacking in the game, so I came here to pick just clap. Everybody moving, man, just groove. Players gotta do your dance now.
What I tell you about getting all close up with these boys, huh? We weren't doing that.
I know what I'm talking
people.
about.
Party's over. Y'all need to go home.
We are home.
Go inside.
Why?
Because we said so.
Because last time I checked, it was legal to stand on the street. Let's go. Get your hands off me, girl. I ain't scared of these cops.
Is there a problem?
No.
Yes. You.
Mama, he's serious.
So am I. This is my house. This is my street. My street.
What do you want, man?
What am I? I'm high on life. All right? I'm high on life.
Go inside right now.
Or what?
You need to stop and be quiet.
Get your hands off me, girl. Don't you touch. Or what? What you gonna do? Huh? You gonna beat me in the street? You gonna beat me in the street like they did Rodney King? What you gonna do? What is going on? They violating my human rights. That's what's going on.
You're coming with me.
I ain't going home. Wait, please. Get your hands off me. You have to beg for me, girl. Because they got nothing on me. Get off me. I can walk. I can walk. Get off.
Bless us, Lord. Make us thankful through Christ our Lord. And Lord, as we celebrate Carlina's 16th birthday, please keep her safe and happy. And I humbly ask you bring her back to me when you see fit. Amen.
Are you gonna do this every year on her birthday?
Oh, well. Until Carlina comes home or I die.
That's not healthy.
So you a psychologist now?
We're just saying maybe it's time to let her go.
If God forbid something happened to you or your sister, would you want me to let it go? Hi, Carl. Thank you for the flowers.
Thanks for the card.
How are the kids?
Well, this boy just got his learner's permit last month.
That can't be good.
You ain't lying.
Really, Carl, how are you?
This is always one of the hardest days of the year for me.
Me too.
Hey, sis, so how was the interview? Well, I got the job. Yo! Yeah, I'm gonna be moving down there. Y'all, Atlanta is real nice. The streets are full of hard-working brothers with suits.
If they all look like themselves, too damn hot down there for me.
So maybe Nettie could come down there. It's a great place to start a family.
What you talking about?
I can get a job. And a place for me and a baby.
You pregnant? Wait, before you get mad, remember how you were at that age.
No. No. No grandbaby of mine is gonna be raised in no Atlanta. We putting a child parent right here.
You're not mad?
No! Girl, I'm happy! I'm happy! I will be a grandmama! Is it a girl? Is it a girl? It's a girl. Oh my God, I want a girl! I want a girl!
Well, we gotta get prenatal vitamins and check out.
We might need a bigger place.
How we gonna pay for all this?
I can pay. The state will pay for some of it.
No grandbaby of mine is gonna be raised by no welfare. I can pay. What a call.
We'll get her in the system just in case. Okay?
Hey, did you find my birth certificate? I need to go to the clinic soon.
It's here somewhere. I handle it when I get home from work.
That's what you said last week.
I'll handle it when I get home from work. I promise.
Next.
Here are the forms and my birth certificate.
Okay.
We have no record of your birth.
What? No Nedra Nance, born July 31st, 1987. Bridgeport, Connecticut.
There's no Nedra Nance in the system.
Didn't make it up. Can you check again?
This document is a forgery.
No, it's not.
Don't make me call the police.
I'd like to thank the DJ for starting my set off on a racist note. Everybody else came up to rock.
What did you do with my real birth certificate?
Bro, have you lost your mind? I was watching that.
The state of Connecticut has no record of my birth.
Who told you that?
I went downtown with the fake certificate I found in your closet.
You went in my room.
To find my birth certificate.
I done told you about going in my room.
They almost called the cops on me! What's going on? Why don't I have a real birth certificate? Why?
She left you and she never came back.
What?
She was a friend of your father's.
What are you talking about?
Your mother. She left you on my doorstep.
You're not my real mother. She left you because she knew I raised you right. And I did. I did raise you right, didn't I? What was her name? Didn't I? What was my mother's name? You don't even need to know all that. Yes, I do. All that matters right now is you and me. You call me Lil Ann. Because I look just like you. You pretended to be my real mother. How could you lie like that? To me? Nettie. Now you can't be mad at me for that. Now, come here. Come on, don't be like that. Come here. Now you can't be mad at me. I took you out of a bad situation. And I did my best for you. I did my best for you. That's all you need to know. Look here. Nettie, I did my best. Nettie. Nettie. Nettie.
You sure you don't want me to stay till you had a baby?
We'll be fine.
You can always come stay with me. I mean it. You and that baby are always welcome.
Tell me the truth. Did you know?
Look, she told me she gave birth to you, and I believed her.
Why? Why did you believe her?
I didn't think she would lie about something like that. Look, Nettie, here's the truth. I don't care who gave birth to you.
But I do.
You sure you want to know? Because the truth don't always turn out the way you want.
Cassie, if I don't know who I am, how am I gonna tell my baby who she is? All right, I got the last two. Here you go. I miss you, girl.
Baby on the doorstep. You're gonna have to tell her more than that.
Mind your business, Cassie.
You be careful. Call me.
She was a tiny figure they knew for a tiny time. But 17 years after she was snatched away, the ache remains. I feel it in my spirit, says Joy White, the mother of the abducted child, who works for a financial brokerage firm. I use her name as my email address.
Someone out there has her. I could walk past her any day and she wouldn't know her own father.
Back to you, Bill.
Dear Oprah, I'm writing to you because I can't think of anyone else who can help me. I recently found out the woman who raised me is not my mother. I had a healthy baby girl and moved to Atlanta to be near my aunt. My baby makes me happy, but inside I feel lost. Can you help me find my parents? I need to know the truth in a life filled with lies. Sincerely, Ned Nance.
Smile. Perfect. Have a great day, beautiful.
Bye.
Bye.
My name is?
Maya Nance. I'm 6 years old.
And I live in?
Atlanta, Georgia.
But I was born in?
Bridgeport, Connecticut.
Very good. That's hard to say. Your teacher's gonna be very happy.
Mama? Were you born in Connecticut too?
I don't know where I was born, baby. But I'm gonna find out. Look at this.
You on that website again?
No, look at this. She was born July 15th, 1987. That's about right. I was born July 31st, 1987. Do you think it's me?
That baby ain't you. She got too much hair.
She looks just like Maya did. Look again, for real.
She does look like you did at that age.
Carlina Renee White was last seen in the Harlem Hospital Children's Ward.
Anne's twisted, but she wouldn't have done all that. Call the number.
Center for Missing and Exploited Children, this is Keith.
I may have information on a missing child.
Well, we're not sure she's missing.
She's missing. She thinks she was abducted from a hospital.
Is the child in immediate danger?
No, but we've been trying to get information for the last 5 years with no luck.
Can you tell me something about her?
Like what?
How old is she?
23.
And her race?
I guess African American. Could be Dominican.
Probably African American.
Does she have any identifying characteristics, any birthmarks?
No.
Yes, she has a birthmark on her right arm.
Right, a birthmark.
Who is she? Who's missing?
Me. I am.
Keith, take a look at this. Okay, we took the photograph that Nedra Nance sent us of her at 6 months, and the one that Joy White sent us of baby Carlina at 9 days old. We did an aging progression sequence on both, and I think we have a match.
She's alive!
What's up?
They think they found her.
Oh my God.
She's living in Atlanta.
How do they know it's her?
We have to take DNA tests.
We shouldn't get her hopes up.
Look at this, Carl.
She has my eyes. Oh my God, Joanne. It's her. We found our baby girl.
He secretly wept at night. He felt nobody wanted him. Why am I different from my brothers? Oh, look at you, man! Look at you! He's not ugly.
He ugly for a duckling.
Grandma?
Yeah, baby.
Why do you live so far away? I want you to come live with us one day.
Oh, that's sweet, baby. Maybe one day.
Mama, Grandma Ann might come live with us one day.
Maya, can you leave me and Grandma alone for a minute?
All right, bye, smarty pants. We're gonna read later, okay?
Okay.
All right. She reading so good.
I need to know about my parents.
Nanny, I didn't come down here to argue with you.
No matter what you say, as long as it's the truth, I won't get mad. I promise.
You wanna know the truth?
Yes.
Okay. Your mama was a crack hoe. You was a crack baby. She want you, so I took you in. And now you sitting up here treating me like I did something wrong, putting me on trial like I did something wrong, when I did the right thing. You know what I should have done? I should have left your little crackhead behind out on the street, just like your mama.
Get out
You
now.
know it's in the genes.
Get out.
Get out!
Girl, who you think you talking
I'm
to?
talking to you. I want you to get out of my house, take all your stuff, and get out. All I wanted was the truth. That's all. I don't need this! Hello. Is Joy White there? Thanks. It's you. You must be Maya. Oh.
Carlina, this is your Aunt Lisa. She's been crying all day. This is your auntie and your uncle. There's your cousin back there. This is your half-sister, Tina. And this is your half-brother, Trey.
How y'all doing, everybody? This is my daughter, Maya.
Praise be to God. Welcome home, child. I'm your grandmother, Elizabeth.
Thank you, grandmother.
Let us pray. Heavenly Father, you are a mystery we cannot comprehend. None of us know why we're meant to suffer, but we do believe in your infinite wisdom. There is always a reason and a purpose. We hope that one day you will reveal it, and we pray that one day we will forgive those that took Carlina away. Most of all, we thank you for returning our lost daughters to us. Amen.
Amen. Amen.
We didn't know what you'd like, so We made you macaroni and cheese and curry chicken and lasagna and oxtail soup.
And that's just the start.
You got your daddy's eyes.
And I love music.
That's because I used to sing to you when you were a baby.
I'm a neat freak. I clean all the time.
I know where she got that from.
I wish you would have gotten some of the same from me, too.
Was the woman who snatched you a neat freak?
Not like me and Joy.
Is it true? The news said you grew up on welfare.
Tina.
And drugs. They said the woman who raised you was on drugs.
That's enough.
I just want to know about her life.
It's okay. The house I grew up in was nothing like this. And the woman that took me is nothing like Joy. But you can't believe everything you hear on the news.
How'd you learn how to do hair like this?
When I was 6, this Christmas, my mom got me a doll.
Your mom? Styling's a good skill to have.
I know. Just started working at this hair salon part-time. I know I will always be able to make money as a stylist. People will spend their rent money on their hair.
But what are you thinking about college?
I don't know yet.
Carlina, we may not have the past together, but we will have a future.
Are you mad at Aunt Petway?
What do you think?
Was she mean? Was she scary? What was she like?
She had two sides. One time she got so mad at me that she hit me in the face with a shoe. Then she felt so bad, she figured out a way to sneak me and all my friends into the movies.
Wow. Shoe?
What was it like for you, growing up here?
It wasn't perfect. Ma was always worried something would happen to me or Trey. We didn't have much freedom. You know, she cried a lot for you.
Sorry.
Yeah, well, she's happy now, so even if the DNA doesn't match, can you still come visit? Just you being here gives her hope.
Hey, it's me.
What took you so long to call?
We had a big family dinner.
Is DNA back?
They're my parents, I know it. Kind of feels like home.
That's great.
Why don't you sound happy for me?
Betty, just don't forget who you are. Okay?
Hey,
You're late. You were supposed to be here an hour ago.
sorry, I got held up at work.
What? Do I have something on my face or something?
No. You don't understand what me and your mother went through. Just seeing you standing here. So, if you could do anything today, what would you do?
I'd like to do a girl thing. Like get my hair done. But
But what? I'll take it.
it might feel strange having a man come with me.
I ain't a man. I'm your dad.
Papers haven't come back yet.
You give me attitude?
Sorry. Never had a father before.
It's positive.
It's positive?
Thank you, God.
It's a miracle.
I knew it from the first time I saw that picture.
Oh, the phone's been ringing off the hook. The press is coming by tomorrow to interview us here. It's official now, Maya. You can call me Grandma.
Just like Grandma Ann?
Ah, come here.
We can come down to Atlanta next weekend and help you and Maya move up here.
Carlina White, who was kidnapped from Harlem Hospital over 22 years ago, solved her own kidnapping. She will be reunited with her biological parents today in what is sure to be an emotional reunion. In local news, police say a propane explosion destroyed a suburban Charlotte house that killed a toddler and injured 17 other people. Investigators are on the scene now. In other news, Michelle Obama made a visit to the local
Special Agent Thompson, thank you for coming in.
Happy to help out. It's the kind of case that haunts you even into retirement.
Is there anything that didn't make it into this file?
Well, we interviewed just about anyone breathing at Harlem Hospital that night. Number of people ID'd another one besides Petway is the perp. We tracked her down in Baltimore, but couldn't pin it on her.
Your gut?
It was the woman who raised her.
I'm about to run into another conference. What's up?
Have you heard from Ann?
No, why?
The police came looking for her. They said she disappeared. She's not answering her phone. I'm worried.
Look, the conference is about to start. I gotta go.
Fill it up, please.
Yeah. Nope. This was declined.
Wow. Try that one.
Okay. Sorry.
Can I pay another way?
Cash.
I got a computer in the car.
Lady, we don't take computers. Hmm?
Yeah. All right.
White has reunited with her biological parents. Petway is believed to be in the tri-state area.
How do I feel? I feel complete.
I've always dreamed about this. Now, after 23 years, I can sleep.
Do you have anything to say to Ann Petway?
I want her to suffer. I want her to do time like I suffered for 23 years.
Carl, you said before you didn't want to press charges. Do you still feel that way, or have your feelings changed over the years?
Well, they have changed over the years. But right about now, whatever the court decides, that's all right with me. But I don't want to say too much about it, because I got other things in my heart.
Can I get a shot of the three of you, please?
Great. How about a kiss on the cheek by both parents? Nice. Thank you.
All right, thanks.
Carlina, do you have anything to say about Ann Petway? Is it true that she was drug addicted and abusive?
When I look at Joy White, I see me. With Ann, my mother, the other lady, I don't know what to call her. I would always be searching for things we had in common. But we had nothing in common.
All right, no more questions. We gotta go. Thank you. Thank you. Can you believe this?
Oh, God, it's so good.
Hello? Hello?
So what do you think, Carlene? She wants to fly us to Chicago and everything.
I just don't feel like sitting on Oprah's couch for an hour talking about Ann.
What's wrong?
Cassandra's flipping out, and Ann's missing.
You don't have to worry about them anymore. They're not your family, Carlina.
I know it's you. Say something.
I know this looks bad.
You stole my life.
Is that her? Is that Ann?
Just give her a minute. It's okay.
Look, just give me a minute and I'm gonna straighten this out. I'm gonna straighten it out, okay?
Either you did it or you didn't. You never take responsibility for anything.
Nettie!
Federal Bureau of Investigation. How can I help you?
My name is Ann Petway. I'm here to straighten out this mess. Where's your boss? Tell me what happened. There was this girl, and she loved dolls. All kind of dolls. But she got tired of these dolls because they couldn't walk, they couldn't talk, they couldn't love her back. So she got pregnant 3 times. And every time the baby died. And that wasn't fair, was it? No. It wasn't fair. She just wanted somebody to love her back.
Ann Petway, you're under arrest for the kidnapping of Carlina Renee White.
Will you tell my daughter now?
Why don't we get a mani-pedi?
I think it's time to go home.
Okay, let's go home.
No, I mean back home to Atlanta.
No, don't. Am I being too pushy?
No, it's not that. I appreciate all of this, really, I do. A reporter told me about the trust fund, and I was hoping to take that money, close out my life in Atlanta, and I don't know, maybe get a place up here. That way I'd be closer.
Carlina?
What?
The trust fund dissolved when you were 21.
What happened to it?
We needed that money.
Were you ever gonna tell me?
I'm sorry, Carlina.
Hey, Carlina, do you have a quote?
Carlina, wait! Carlina! Ann Petway turned herself in. Any thoughts?
Do you have anything to say to Ann Petway?
When did you realize Ann Petway wasn't your mother?
No
Carlina,
comment.
how was the reunion? Carlina,
Carlina, we want to hear your side of the story.
Hey, pretty girl. Did you miss me?
Mm-hmm. Could you come to New York with us next time?
Maya, go put your stuff in your room. I'll be there in a minute.
So you heard the news?
I saw it on TV.
Her lawyers want to meet with you so they can discuss strategy.
I can't.
You can, and you will. She's family. Nettie, you hear me? You can't leave her hanging.
Look, I'm going by Carlina now.
You're Nettie to me.
But my name is Carlina.
Your name is Nedra.
Not according to my birth certificate.
Rise and shine. Rise and shine. Petway.
You gotta make her. If they convict me, it's 25 to life.
She don't want to testify, and she don't want to see you.
You gotta make her.
I can't keep cleaning up after you where Nettie's concerned. She's her own person.
Cassie.
And you took that child's life from her. And then you kept her in the dark about her family for years. You had plenty of opportunity to make this right. But you didn't.
What am I supposed to do now?
Everything from us.
All rise.
How does the defendant plead?
My client pleads not guilty, Your Honor.
Dear Nedra, I think of you every day. I miss you and Maya so much it makes me want to cry. I hope I see you soon. Love, your mother.
Has she returned any of your calls?
I have like 5 messages.
Carl, we cannot lose her this time. We can't.
Oh, that's enough. All right, excuse me, excuse me.
reunion in the future. Joy, give a statement, please.
Hi, Carlina. It's your mom. Oh, I can't believe I can actually say that to you now. Listen, I tried to call you the other day and never heard back. I tried texting you, never heard back. Carlina, please call me and your father. We need to hear from you.
I am happy my daughter came back to me. The problem we're having right now is just, it's hard for her to cope with us. And she hasn't been with us for 23 years.
Is there anything you'd like to say to Carlina?
I love you. I want you to come back and give us a chance and just make up for lost time.
I was on such a high when I was first reunited with my daughter. You couldn't tell me nothing, you know. I was floating on air. That was a great moment. And then one day after telling her story to the New York Post, she changed. In just that day. I think it had a lot to do with the Petway family. She asked a lot of questions about the money, the trust fund, and the $10,000 reward. That money's gone. And it really hurts because it's about money. She won't return my call.
I'd like to change my phone number.
Where's Grandpa Carl?
He's in New York.
Where's Grandma Joy?
She's in New York too.
Can we visit her soon?
I don't know.
Where's Grandma Ann?
What's with all the questions?
Where's Grandma Ann?
She went away.
Is she mad at me?
No, baby, she's not mad at you. Sometimes people do bad things. When they get caught, they have to go away.
Did she say she was sorry? When I do something bad, I say sorry and you give me a hug.
Ms. Johnson, what is your relationship to the defendant?
Ann Petway is my sister. What you're saying she did was despicable. But I love my sister. She's not perfect. She's deeply flawed. But she loves Nettie. Ann is a good mother.
Ann Petway knows she caused a lot of pain. She'd had several miscarriages, and she never believed she'd be able to be a parent. So, in my opinion, she did kidnap Carlina White, and she as much as confessed to it in my office.
Get up. Get up now. What happened to your phone?
I disconnected it. Needed to just drop out.
Well, you need to drop back in.
Why? So I can help Ann?
Because you have a life to live.
Whose life am I living? Joy's? Ann's? Yours? If I spend time with Joy, I'm betraying you. If I spend time with you and talk about Ann, I'm betraying Joy.
Look, I know this has been hard on you. I know I helped make it hard on you. Look, you can call yourself Carlina or Nedra. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me what you call yourself. Point is, you gotta get up and get on with your life.
I just keep wondering what my life would have been had I grown up with my real parents.
Okay? But where do you go from here?
Thank you for coming.
About the money.
Carlina, nobody told us to set up that trust fund. We had it for 21 years. And if I had to do it all over again, I never would have spent it.
It's not about the money. You could have told me. But I'm just tired of people keeping things from me.
I'm sorry.
Why didn't you look harder?
Excuse me?
Anyone who knows me knows how much I want to find my parents. I searched and searched for you. Why didn't you look harder?
Carlina, you have no idea how hard we looked. I knocked on more doors. I passed out more flyers than you could have ever imagined. We couldn't find you. But we never stopped looking.
Sorry.
There's been so much pain. I just want you to be happy, Carlina.
But I'm just not ready. I'm not ready to leave my whole life and start over as Carlina White.
You know, for the past 23 years, I've talked to you in my head and in my dreams. All this time, you've been a part of my life. And you've only just found out about me. We'll take it slow.
My name is Joy White, and I'm here to see Ann Petway.
Does she know you're coming?
No.
Park over there. We'll put you through security.
I could just slap that smile off your face.
Is that why you're here?
I came here because I have to find a way to forgive you. Why did you do it to me?
From over here, don't look like nothing been done to you. What you so upset for? You got her now.
I may have Carlina now, but you stole 23 years of my life. I wasn't there when Carlina took her first step. I didn't get to see her go to the prom. I wasn't there when she had my grandbaby. Those are moments I'll never have.
I lost 3 babies.
I lost a child. I didn't go around stealing nobody's baby.
See, that's what I'm saying. You lost 1. I lost 3. I heard you got 2 more now. They told me I couldn't have none.
No excuse.
I needed that child, okay? I saw y'all on TV. And I thought about giving her back. But then they would look up at me. People started saying we looked alike. They even called her Lil' Ann. Every day she became more and more mine.
She wasn't yours, she was mine.
I fed her. I clothed her. I taught her right from wrong. That little girl who you parading around on TV and everything, I did that. You should be thanking me.
I should be thanking you.
Thank me!
It's taking all I got not to jump across this table and kill you. I know you hate me. And I know somebody like you, you'll never understand this. Somebody like you, you know you got a lot of love in your life. Me, I've been loving people and doing for people. It's one thing to love somebody, but it's another thing for somebody to love you back. Nettie loved me back. I ain't never felt that before. You could have taken any other child in that nursery. Why you take mine? Was it because I was young? It didn't have nothing to do with you, Miss White. It had everything to do with me. It had everything to do with me.
On August 4th, 1987, I went to Harlem Hospital. I took a child. I got back on the train, I went back home, and I raised Asma home. I knew it was wrong.
And Petway, you've pleaded guilty to one count of kidnapping. In light of your confession, the court hereby sentences you to 12 years in prison.
That's it? That's what our sufferings were? I thought it was a mandatory life sentence.
She plea bargained.
I lost you. I lost my family. I lost everything. We gotta appeal this.
We just gotta live with it. All of it.
I have a few questions for you, Carlina. Or would you prefer I called you Nedra or Nettie?
I'm not Nedra. That's the name that was forced on me. I'm not Carlina. That's the name that was taken from me. My name is Nettie. That's the name that feels more like me. The name that feels most like home.
Grandma!
It's a story of grief.
Will you please bring my baby back, please?
And longing.
Carlina would always be on my mind every day.
Betrayal.
Where did you get me from? She destroyed my life and my family.
And discovery.
Now to an unbelievable reunion.
She made this happen herself. She's the hero in this.
I got my answers now to things that happened in my life.
But Carlina White's newfound family faced some hard realities.
Everything happened too fast, and we're all strangers to each other.
It's hard to build a relationship with someone that you don't even know.
These stories aren't always happy ever after. They take time.
Now, for the first time on television, Carlina, her birth parents, and the family that raised her tell the true story behind a reunion that captivated the world. In January 2011, an assistant in a hair salon near Atlanta discovered she was really Carlina White, abducted as an infant from Harlem Hospital 23 years earlier. But though she had found her true family, in the months afterward, she still had not made her way home.
I still have that family that don't really know me. I was brought up differently, and I'm an adult as well. So it's like, it's gonna take a little bit more time.
She have the family that she was brought up with, and she don't know me. She don't know, her real mom.
This is not easy. You don't just wipe out 23 years of history and have everything revert to where it was on that day in 1987.
She was a sweet baby, the time that I had with her.
Joy White was 16 years old in 1987 when she found out she was pregnant by her then-boyfriend, 22-year-old Carl Tyson.
We sat and talked about it. She said she wanted to keep the baby. And then that's when we had to really sit down and talk to our parents.
I had to explain to my mother, what was going on. And she was upset at first, but she was very supportive throughout the whole thing.
It was a long pregnancy, running 2 weeks past the due date. By July 15th, Joy had had enough.
I got tired of being pregnant. So what I did was I walked all the way from 125th Street and Broadway, and I walked down to 34th Street. And then after that, I went into labor, and I had her.
She named the baby Carlina Renee White. The first name was for Carl. The second was Joy's middle name.
That was a wonderful feeling. Here's a little girl that I was gonna raise, that I was being able to take to the park.
Joy brought the baby home to her mother's apartment in Harlem.
We all used to just stand there and look at her, talking about what a beautiful little girl.
Very pretty, always smiling, but she had some lungs on her. She used to cry a whole lot.
Joy was just learning to take care of her baby when Carlina spiked a high fever, 104 degrees. On the evening of August 4th, Joy and Carl rushed their 19-day-old baby to the emergency room at Harlem Hospital where she had been born. The doctors found that Carlina had swallowed some fluid during the delivery, and now she had an infection.
I was upset because, that was my baby, and she was sick, and then when they told me that they have to keep her, I was really, upset.
As Joy cried in the hallway outside the pediatric ward, a woman dressed in white comforted her.
She came up to me, she seen me crying, and she came up to me and said, "Don't cry, here's a piece of tissue, don't worry, everything is gonna be okay." And she kind of made me feel better, at that time, because I was so upset I didn't know what to do.
Joy decided to head home to clean up and get a little rest.
I'm 16 years old, I'm a young girl. I didn't know any better at the time. I think the hospital was safe.
she fell asleep, but not for long.
Someone knocked on the door, and there was 2 detectives standing at the door. I said, Carlina died? He said, no. He said, somebody took her from the hospital. So I called Joy. I said, Joy? And she came run up here. I said, somebody done took Carlina. She couldn't believe it. She was hollering, oh no, not my baby.
I get this phone call. Get on the phone, Joy in the background crying, Carl, someone's throwing out baby. I said, what are you talking about?
I ran to the hospital. They had detectives all over the place. They had helicopters. They had sniffing dogs. They had, it was everybody out there. Nobody couldn't tell me anything at the time. We had a big conference with the hospital, and everybody that's worked on that ward that night sat at that table. Nobody knew anything.
As they talked about the night, Joy remembered the woman in white who had comforted her.
And I was like, oh my God, it was that lady.
She saw me crying. She knew my baby was in that treatment room. She said, stop crying.
It turned out many people in the hospital had seen the woman hanging around, especially in the pediatric ward. Parents thought she worked there. Staff members thought she was a parent or a volunteer.
I really thought she was a nurse. So, she was dressed just like a nurse, but she had a name tag.
Obviously, the woman is some type of a hanger-on in the hospital.
That's typical behavior, according to those who study infant abductors.
They will go to hospitals and birthing centers. They will walk the halls. They'll look at the nursery. They will identify particular children that might be of interest to them.
Police in Harlem launched a frantic search, combing the hospital and surrounding buildings. They released pictures of baby Carlina, hoping someone would recognize her.
Time is the enemy in the search for a missing child, and that's particularly true with an infant or a newborn, because you want to respond, generate visibility before the abductor gets to where the abductor's trying to get.
When the woman in white left Harlem Hospital, there were security cameras in place, but they weren't working. That left very little information to go on.
No one can actually document that woman as the one leaving the hospital. We have no one seeing a woman fitting that description leaving the hospital with a child in tow.
Joy and Carl and other witnesses from the hospital helped police develop a sketch of the woman in white. Then they identified a mugshot of a woman who looked like the sketch. Detectives questioned her in the week after the abduction, but she had an alibi, and there were no other strong leads.
We have received over 50 calls from the public, and we are thoroughly investigating all the information that we have received.
Sometimes they say, oh, we have a lead, and then turn around, there's no lead, and then you be like, oh man, did they forget about us? Come on, man, this is a baby. Sometimes I wonder if I had a whole lot of money, would they have found my baby in a couple of days?
My sense is that NYPD responded quickly, took it seriously, attempted to use the media. I think this was a failure on many levels, not the least of which was that America's hospitals hadn't really thought about or paid attention to these kinds of problems in the 1980s.
The lack of attention allowed several infant abductions in the late 80s. Though they were unrelated, they all followed a similar pattern.
Typically, the abductor was someone, almost always a woman, who would walk into the hospital, find a smock hanging up in a closet, pick the baby up out of a bassinet in the mother's room or in the nursery, walk off the floor, out of the hospital, out of their lives.
In the days and weeks that followed Carlina's abduction, Joy did everything she could to keep attention on the case.
I did any interview that I could possibly do, to talk about her.
I want my baby back. She didn't have to do that to me. I had her. I was carrying her for 9 months. She didn't have to take her from me.
The loss was devastating.
It was hard for me because I couldn't sleep. Every night I had to take sleeping pills every night because I could not sleep.
Police run out of leads. Media spotlight dims. But these parents don't forget.
This is a picture of me with Carlina's stroller, empty stroller. I was always hoping that, one day she would come back and could sit back in that stroller again.
In August 1987, a young woman named Ann Petway got off the train in Bridgeport, Connecticut with a baby girl. She was just 60 miles northeast of New York City, where Carlina White had been abducted from Harlem Hospital. Bridgeport was home for Ann, but she hadn't been around in a few months. When she left, her family believed she was pregnant, and now she was ready to show off the baby.
It wasn't an issue because she was pregnant. So it wasn't to say, oh, where did you get a baby? She was pregnant. So you come home with your child.
Infant abductions are relatively rare. There were fewer than 300 from 1983 to 2010. But experts have been able to develop a profile of the perpetrators, and it seems Ann Petway fit that profile to a T.
Overwhelmingly, the abductor is a woman, maybe a woman who has miscarried, who has lost a baby. These cases are more often driven by the psychological need to keep a particular man in life, keep a relationship alive, than it is for the baby per se. So it's a very manipulative tool that these women use.
The man Ann was trying to keep in her life at the time was Derek Nance, a local drug dealer. She would later tell the FBI that she wanted to have his baby, but had suffered several miscarriages. She named the new baby Nedra, but the family always called her Nettie. The Petway family was a large clan spread across Bridgeport's east side.
There are so many of us. You can walk down the street and see 20 family members.
I remember just growing up with a lot of cousins, having a lot of family events together, cookouts parties, and it was just family orientated.
She didn't really need friends because we were there. We were her friends and her family. What's better to have than family?
In the Petway family, Nettie became known as an entertainer.
Every September, they'll have a family reunion at the park, and they'll have dance contests, and she'll get involved in it.
I was just into the entertainment. Just growing up, believing one day that I would have been a star.
But there was another side to her as well.
She always liked to be to herself sometimes.
To this day, she's still quiet into herself.
That quiet girl found her own outlet. At the age of 10, she began writing poems.
I just like to write. It expresses me.
When Nettie wasn't with her cousins, she was home with Ann Petway. For years, it was just the two of them, until Ann had a baby boy when Nettie was 11.
Ann is a very outspoken, loving person.
She made sure Nedra had everything she wanted and everything she needed.
Ann was fairly strict with her daughter, though.
She disciplined her when she needed disciplining.
It was, look, you have to go home, go to school, go to Brittany's house, but she still let us have our fun as children, but she did have that strict side to her.
The young Nettie didn't dare talk back.
You didn't ask questions why you should do it. It was just, you do it because they told you. And that's how I grew up. I mean, from my uncles, my aunts, everybody.
According to police reports, Ann ran into some trouble over the years. She was arrested in 1991, 93, and 97 on charges of drug possession and larceny. Nettie had no idea at the time.
I already wasn't exposed to everything that she was going through until I got older.
As a child growing up, you're not into adult business, so those things we wouldn't know.
Nettie did shuttle back and forth to Ann's mother's home, although she was given a different reason for the moves.
I still with my grandmother when I attended school because I was going based on her address. I went to school in the better district, so I stayed with her.
Other grandkids who needed somewhere to stay or had some type of issues going on, they'll come and stay with my mom. And Nettie was one of them that stayed. And most of the time, the kids choose to stay with my mom.
Through her childhood, no one in the immediate family seems to have questioned Nedra's parentage.
There was no suspicion that Nedra was not Ann's daughter.
I knew she looked a little bit different, but we all look a little bit different in the family.
And Nettie had no reason to question it either.
If anything, I probably thought my dad wasn't my dad. I just figured, okay, maybe I look like my dad, but I don't know who he is. But I thought that she was my mom for me growing up.
In fact, of course, her real mother was 60 miles away in New York City, still dreaming of her missing baby, Carlina.
No other leads. They just had crazy people call saying that, you know, they may have seen Carlina, this or that, whatever, but it was nothing.
Joy and Carl split up after Carlina was kidnapped. But together, they sued Harlem Hospital for negligence in allowing their baby to be taken.
Anybody come to a hospital, you're supposed to have security around them. You're supposed to watch them. That's your job.
I think if they had more security at the time, this probably would have never happened.
Eventually, in 1992, they won a settlement of $750,000. They put some of it aside for Carlina.
We had that hope our daughter was coming back. So, and that's why me and Joy decided to start the trust fund.
So if she was to be found by 21 years old, she would have it.
Meanwhile, all Carlina's parents could do was wait.
It's something that you can't explain when you have a missing child. But it always stayed with me. She was always on my mind. I always wondered where she was at. I would get on trains and I would just look at girls and I would think that maybe that's her.
As decades passed, the kidnapping of Carlina White, stolen as an infant from Harlem Hospital, became a cold case. After all, how do you find a missing baby after so many years?
Later on in the years, things kind of, died down. I think they lost hope. I didn't, but I think they lost hope.
As often happens with these cases, it became the purview of the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. The experts there know that infant abductors usually take good care of their captives.
We were convinced from day one that Carlina White was out there somewhere. No doubt with a different name, no doubt with no recollection or any inkling that she in fact was a missing child.
The way the center keeps these cases in the public eye is with age progressions, using the last known picture of the child and information about her family to guess what she might look like as she grows up.
It doesn't do much good to circulate the photograph of a 19-day-old child if she's now 5 years old or 10 years old or 23 years old.
That was based on her sister, and I used that photograph to create Carlina's age progression, based on Mom's statement that her half-sister looked just like Carlina when they were born. So can't argue with Mom on that.
Carlina's mother, Joy, made her own effort to keep the story alive and public.
What I remember most about Joy White was the fact that she never gave up. And periodically, Joy would be in the media, in New York or elsewhere.
Sometimes I go to sleep, I think about her. Sometimes I wake up thinking about her. I did a lot of interviews over the years because I wanted to find my daughter. I wanted her back, with me. And I really believed that she was out there somewhere. And I wanted to get that message out that her mother wanted her to come back home.
Joy never stopped believing that Carlina was alive.
I always knew that Carlina would probably look for her birth certificate or something or try to find out who her real mom was.
And in 2005, that's exactly what happened. The girl called Nedra, still living in Bridgeport, Connecticut, found out she was pregnant. She had a serious boyfriend at the time and was excited about having a baby. The only problem was she didn't have health insurance. She asked for help from the woman she had always called Mom, Ann Petway.
I questioned her about my social security card, my birth certificate. She said she'll handle it, get everything right for me. I don't have to worry about it. But I started getting impatient.
Nedra snooped among Ann's papers until she found one that looked like a birth certificate. She brought it in to apply for insurance.
They told me to take the paper and leave out their office before I get arrested. And I just looked at the lady like, I'm just trying to get, prenatal care. I need to go to the doctor's, I'm pregnant. And she's like, well, this is fraud.
The birth certificate was a fake. The clerk called the woman who had made it, Ann Petway. Now Ann had to give Nedra an explanation.
When she got back home from work that night, she came into my room. I was hanging up my clothes in my closet. She sat on my bed, and she said, I'm sorry. And tears started falling out her eyes, and I was like, what are you sorry about? And she was like, I'm sorry. I wish I could have told you, She was like, your mom just left you there. She just left you there, and she never came back. I'm like, what? She just basically told me that she wasn't my mom, that someone left me, and she took me in and basically took care of me.
The news that Nedra was not Ann's child surprised the whole family, but the close-knit Petway clan closed ranks.
No one cared about it, truthfully. To me, she was always my family, and she will always be my family.
Meanwhile, the Connecticut Department of Children and Families, or DCF, opened a file on Nedra's case. But there wasn't a lot of information to go on, and Ann wasn't much help.
It's like, she don't remember anything. She don't talk about it. I asked her several times.
Ann claimed Nedra had been born in New Haven, but there was no record of the birth. DCF took DNA samples and confirmed that Ann wasn't the mother, but they said they couldn't help Nedra find out who was.
I was like, can you take my blood at least to match it up with someone that's out there? They was like, that's TV stuff.
DCF found out, they didn't do nothing. What would you do if they say that's not your mother, but they not finding your mother?
It was like I'm starting from scratch. I don't know anything. I don't have any names, no area, where they from, no background, no nothing.
Nedra, who had always kept to herself, writing poems rather than sharing her feelings, kept this news to herself as well.
She dealt with it on her own, basically. You would have never known that there was speculation that she was her mother, that she wasn't her mother. You would have never known any of that.
I'm still healthy, I'm still alive, and I just gotta move forward. And that's how I looked at it.
Besides, she had her own baby to look after now. On May 6, 2005, Nedra gave birth to a daughter. She named her Samani.
That was the best thing that happened to her. She loves her. To have a daughter that's just like you is the one thing she could have ever asked for.
And eventually that daughter and the revelations around her birth would lead Nedra to uncover the secrets of her own birth.
I thank God that she had a daughter so that she could find me.
In 2005, the girl called Nedra was 17 years old, living in Bridgeport, Connecticut, with her new daughter, Samani. She had found out that the woman she'd always called Mom, Ann Petway, in fact, was not her mother. Still, as she graduated from high school and moved out on her own, she kept up a relationship with Ann and with the entire Petway family. In 2009, she moved near Atlanta, where more members of the Petway family lived.
I just want a new atmosphere for me and my daughter.
Nedra found a job as an assistant in a hair salon, and she worked to build a life for herself and her daughter.
She's a very down-to-earth, strict mom.
PENR. So, yeah, it's cut off, so I read the rest.
She makes sure Shamani does her homework. She makes sure she's on point with everything she needs to do. She's actually a great mother.
But being a mother made Nedra wonder about her own mother.
Some days I wake up and look at my daughter and wonder, who do I look like?
Every so often, she would trawl the internet looking for clues.
Mainly around July, the summertime, when my birthday come around, because I already knew that my birthday wasn't the date of birth I was born on.
Still intensely private, she told no one what she was doing.
That's something I guess she harbored, which I know ate her up inside.
That was a journey that Nedra had to search and endure on her own.
But in the fall of 2010, Nedra asked her Aunt Cassandra for help.
It was like, you know, I still want to find my mom and see who my family is. And I said, you want me to help you? I'll help you. I think that was a chapter in her life that she needed to complete in order to move forward with her life.
Neither of them thought about what finding out the truth would mean for Ann Petway, the woman who raised Nedra. The week before Christmas, they began to search for answers. Nedra had always looked for stories of missing children from Connecticut, since Ann had told her she was born in New Haven. This time, she decided to cast a wider net.
I was just reading through articles about African Americans, Hispanics, anything that was missing around the New England area. And I came across that baby picture. That looked like it could be me. And just how the dates were adding up, it was a little close to my birthday, so I got kind of stuck on the whole concept of everything about the whole article in the picture.
The picture she found was of Carlina White, stolen as a baby from Harlem Hospital in August 1987.
And I'm like, Auntie, don't you think this look like me?
It looked like her, but the only thing that was in question for me was the hair. It seemed like too much hair.
The picture was on the website of the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, which had followed Carlina's case for years. Nedra called the center's hotline and spoke to Jordan Wood.
She had strong suspicions.
I'm explaining to her my whole story.
There were problems with her birth certificate and her other documents, so that was her main concern and her main reason for feeling that she was possibly abducted as an infant. She just said, I feel that my parents are still out there looking for me, not knowing that I'm going by another name and another social security number.
Nedra did not tell Jordan that she had seen the picture of Carlina White.
I don't know exactly if that was me on that picture. I just called to see if someone could match it up and just let me know.
I could definitely hear a lot of frustration in her voice. She had gone to other agencies before she came to us, and she hadn't gotten anywhere. So, out of frustration, she said, I don't know who I am.
Jordan took Nedra's information and a complete physical description and passed it to the center's analysts.
We knew, based upon Nettie's age, that we could rule out cases prior to 1987. But then we began to look at a wide range of cases subsequent to 1987. The child could have been taken when she was 1 or 2 or even 3 years old and not have any memory of her birth parents.
Finally, the analysts came up with what they believed was the best match, Carlina White. On January 4th, 2011, a caseworker called Joy White, Carlina's mother.
I was at work when he called me, and I was like, found my daughter. So I left my desk and I went downstairs and I just started crying. And I started screaming.
The caseworker sent pictures of the girl they'd identified as Carlina to Joy and Carlina's father, Carl.
And when he emailed me those pictures, I sat there and I cried.
And she looked just like Joy used to look in the day. Then I called Joy up. I said, Joy. She said, yeah. I said, Joy, she look like she can be our daughter.
And then Joy got another call.
And she said, hi, Mom. And that touched me.
She had me on speaker, we talked. My aunts was in the background yelling, saying, come home. They knew it was me.
Nobody couldn't believe it. We all in here going crazy, so happy.
Joy notified the New York City Police Department.
I said, hello, my name is Joy White, and I'm the mother of Carlina White that was missing in 1987. And she had been found.
In January 2011, more than 23 years after a baby named Carlina White was stolen from Harlem Hospital, she was reunited with her birth parents, Joy and Carl.
Like Sinbad. Okay, big smile.
I was nervous. I was definitely nervous.
She flew up here from Atlanta, her and my granddaughter, and I made sure that all the family was here. All my family came over, and we cooked, and we just enjoy each other.
You know we got forehead and everything over there.
Carlina, she was a sweet, adorable, beautiful girl. And right away, I seen Carl, her father's eyes. I said, oh, God, I said, you at your father's eyes.
So I hugged her, and I was like, oh, my God. She saw tears coming from my eyes. I said, yo, I can't believe this. Joy come downstairs, and Joy said, that's our baby. I said, yeah, that's our baby.
At the time, the reunion was everything they had hoped for.
When she was here, it was like nothing never happened, like she was never lost.
I didn't feel anything else but happiness.
She would say to me, like, why are you staring at me? Like I don't think that she understood how much I missed her, and I couldn't believe that she was in front of me, and it was just, oh God, it was just so unbelievable. The whole thing is unbelievable.
But after the reunion, problems quickly developed. The story of the young woman who discovered her true identity became big news.
Now to an unbelievable reunion. 23-year-old Carlina White of Georgia had long suspected she wasn't related to the people who raised her.
By the time she was headed home to Atlanta, where she lived, the media had descended.
I think she was a little overwhelmed, and I think she was a little spooked by the attention.
The media attention had another consequence. The Petway family, who she'd grown up with as Nedra, now heard the whole story.
I found out about it on the news. My emotions were so mixed up. I was sad. I was happy that she got the answers that she wanted. It was just a ball of emotions all in me.
Everybody was really happy for her. And they told her, you found your family, but we'll still be your family also.
Once I did reach out, they said that nothing really changed for them. They still love me the same way. I'm still their cousin.
But there was still a big question. What would happen to Ann Petway, whom authorities believed was the one who took baby Carlina from Harlem Hospital? When police went looking for her in North Carolina, where she'd moved, she was gone. Her sister says she wanted to bring her 13-year-old son to be with her family in Bridgeport, Connecticut.
They make it out to be like she was some crazed animal or something like that, and it wasn't like that. She knew she had to go and take care of her responsibilities, and that's what she went to go do.
On January 23, 2011, Ann turned herself in to authorities in Bridgeport. She gave a statement saying she had caused a lot of pain. But she pled not guilty to the kidnapping charge brought against her.
She's upset. She's concerned about the impact this has on all the members of her family.
For every court hearing, members of the Petway family and Carlina White's family were on hand.
She act like nothing never happened, like she didn't do anything, and she have no remorse whatsoever. My stomach feels sick when I see her.
But for Carlina, who was raised by Ann, the subject was more complicated.
I would just like to know what's the reason behind it. I want to know her side of the story because I don't know her side.
Watching the woman who raised her face jail time was difficult, especially because she was the one who set it in motion.
I didn't acknowledge that she was going to go to jail and get taken away, from my brother, and they're separated, and now he has to come up without his mom. I'm going to speak from my heart. If I was able to give her another chance, I would. Her serving time, it's not gonna do much.
The disagreement over what should happen to Ann Petway caused a serious rift.
I think that they should lock her up and throw away the key. I think that she needs to do life for what she did to me.
The anger that they giving off is only satisfying them. It's like you doing that, not caring about how I'm feeling.
And other disagreements developed. At the reunion, a story came out that Ann had mistreated Carlina when she was growing up.
Well, she told me that she used to beat her with a shoe and leave a shoe print on her face. And when she told me that, I cried. And for someone else to take my daughter and to treat her that way, you know, that was very hurtful.
The story caused a crisis in the Petway family.
Me and Nedra sat and cried, and it hurt us so bad because it wasn't that bad.
She was loved. She was not mistreated. There was no abuse.
I don't look at it as me being abused. It's just, I guess, the words that they put out there. They take, you know, what you say, mix it up, and make it sound as how they want it to be.
And then there was the question of money. In a family where no one had much, it became a contentious issue. The settlement that Joy and Carl received from Harlem Hospital had long since been spent.
Things were rocky, but, you know, as far as the financial situation, I have kids, Carl have kids, and we used the money to live. That was a choice that we had to make at the time.
Carlina insisted it didn't matter.
I could care less about that money because I didn't have it from the beginning. I was searching just to find who I was.
The situation, so promising in January 2011, fell apart quickly.
She went back home, so we haven't seen her since.
As winter turned to spring, there was no second reunion. In fact, there was very little communication.
Well, it's like I found her, and but she's still lost.
It's eating joy up inside. To know that her daughter is alive, and her daughter's not with her. Her daughter's turning back to the people that's kidnapped her.
When people all of a sudden are found and there's this great brouhaha and excitement and celebration, there's sort of like a halo effect that takes place, and you believe everything's going to be great from now on. But these are very difficult, complicated issues. They're not easily resolved.
Dr. Jeffrey Greif has interviewed many people who were abducted as children and followed them as they became adults. He says the division between Carlina and her birth parents is typical.
There were a lot of people that I've interviewed who did not know that they had even been kidnapped. That would cause you to question the previous 15 or 20 years of your life because you don't know what to believe anymore when something that significant has been told to you that's not true.
For the birth parents, there is a different set of issues to reconcile.
All of a sudden they've received the child back in their life and they are apt to treat the child as if the child was still very young. They have to step back a long ways and try and realize who this person is now and try and construct a meaningful relationship based on who the person is now, not who they wish the person could have been had they raised her.
Joy White said that was just what she wanted to do.
I was having trouble when it first happened, but I had to sit down and I had to analyze everything, and now I feel really bad. I feel sorry for her. I feel bad for her because I know that she's going through something emotional, because I am too. I'm her mother and I'm going through something right now.
But building a relationship would mean accepting that her daughter was still loyal to the Petway family.
I'm gonna have a relationship with that family. And if y'all want a relationship with me, y'all gonna have to be able to accept that I am still gonna be affiliated with that family. I look at it as I should be free to be able to speak to who I want to speak to, consider who I want to be my aunt, want to be my uncle, my cousins, and my friends.
Even her name was an issue. Legally, she was changing it to Carlina, but she said she would always be Nettie.
Nedra and Carlina is like in between two families. So once I know Nedra, the other side I know Carlina. So Nettie is just me.
She was receiving help from psychologists at the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children.
Nettie is really a good person, really a caring person who is in the middle of a storm. I mean, she goes from being a mom of a 5-year-old with questions about her history to being in the center of a media frenzy with everybody wanting a piece of her and everybody wanting to talk to her and use her and manipulate her. And she needs some time and some space and the ability to sort through all of this. We're trying to help her do that.
I think that one day she'll come along and she'll understand what her real mother is going through.
Carlina, listen, you know your mother and father love you. We had a happy beginning, and we can still make this happy. We all want to see you. You don't know how much love you have from all of us.
Through it all, the young woman who found out she was Carlina White said she was glad she did.
I look at every day as a better day for me to just wake up and acknowledge that I do know who I am. I know who my parents are. I'm good at just knowing that.
And she, too, hoped that someday she would share her life with that family as well.